After Shelly's shell had fully healed, thanks to the bear's special salve, the two unlikely friends became inseparable. Shelly would follow the bear around the forest, eager to learn all about the different plants and animals that lived there, and the bear in turn enjoyed having Shelly's cheerful company and listening to her endless questions. One day, as the bear was foraging for food, he came across a deep pit that had suddenly opened up in the ground. Before he could react, the bear's huge paws slipped and he tumbled down into the dark hole, letting out a mighty roar as he fell. Shelly, who had been napping nearby, jumped awake at the sound. She quickly went over to the edge of the pit and peered down, her heart racing. Bear, are you okay?" Shelly cried out, her voice shaking with worry. At first, there was only silence. Then, a faint groaning echoed up from the darkness. "Shelly, is that you?" the bear's deep voice rumbled. "I'm down here, but I think my leg is stuck." Shelly's eyes widened in alarm. "Hang on, bear, I'm going to get help," she cried. Without hesitating, Shelly turned and scurried off as far as her little legs could carry her. She raced through the forest, searching for any of the other animals who might be able to assist the trapped bear. First, Shelly came across a group of chattering squirrels in the trees. "Please, you have to help," Shelly pleaded. "My friend the bear is stuck in a deep pit and is hurt. We need to get him out, please." The squirrels paused and exchanged uncertain glances. "A bear, you say?" one of them chipped. "I'm not sure we want to get involved with a big, dangerous bear." Shelly's face fell. "But he's not dangerous at all," she insisted. "He's my friend, and he saved my life. Please, you have to help." The squirrel still seemed hesitant, so Shelly hurried off to find someone else who might be willing to help. Next, Shelly came across a family of deer grazing in a nearby meadow. "Please, you have to help my friend the bear," she pleaded. "He's trapped in a pit and is hurt. We have to go rescue him." The deer paused and looked at each other nervously. "A bear, you say?" one of them said cautiously. "I'm afraid we can't risk getting too close to such a large wild animal. Bears can be very unpredictable and dangerous." Shelly's eyes filled with tears of frustration. "But he's not dangerous at all," she cried. "He's kind and gentle, and he saved my life. Please, you have to help me." The deer still refused, and Shelly raced off to try and find someone else who might be willing to assist her. Finally, Shelly came across a group of rabbits hopping along the forest floor. "Please, you have to help," Shelly begged, hurrying up to them. "My friend the bear is trapped in a deep pit and is hurt. We need to go save him." The rabbits paused and looked at each other nervously. "A bear, you say?" one of them said hesitantly. "I'm not sure that's such a good idea. Bears can be very dangerous, you know." Shelly's heart sank. "But he's not dangerous at all," she cried, her voice tinged with desperation. "He is my friend, and he's hurt, and we have to help him." The rabbit still looked unsure, and Shelly could feel her hopes starting to fade. But then, just when she was about to give up, she heard a familiar voice calling out to her. "Shelly, is that you?" Shelly turned to see a wise old owl perched on a nearby branch, peering down at her with its large amber eyes. "Owl!" Shelly cried, hurrying over to him. "Oh, Owl, you have to help. My friend the bear is trapped in a deep pit and is hurt. The other animals won't help me rescue him." The owl blinked slowly, his gaze thoughtful. "A bear, you say?" he said in his deep, rumbling voice. "Well now, that does sound like a rather precarious situation. Tell me, Shelly, what makes you so sure this bear is your friend?" Shelly hesitated for only a moment before launching into an impassioned explanation. "Because he saved my life," she said. "When my shell was cracked and I couldn't even move, the bear found me and took care of me. He made a special salve that healed my shell, and he's been my best friend ever since." The owl nodded slowly, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "I see," he said. "And you believe this bear is truly worthy of your trust and friendship?" "Yes, absolutely," Shelly said without hesitation. "He's the kindest, bravest animal I know. Please all, you have to help me save him." The owl considered this for a moment, then let out a soft hoot. "Very well, Shelly," he said. "I shall assist you in rescuing your bear friend." Shelly's face lit up with relief and gratitude. "Oh, thank you all," she cried. "I knew I could count on you." The owl spread his wings and took to the air. With Shelly scurrying around the ground below him, they quickly made their way back to the deep pit where the bear's faint groans could still be heard. "Bear," Shelly called out, "we are here to help you." "Shelly!" The bear's voice echoed up from the darkness. "Is that you?" "Yes, it's me," Shelly replied, "and I've brought Owl with me. We're going to get you out of there, I promise." The owl swooped down and peered over the edge of the pit, his keen eyes surveying the situation. This is quite a predicament," he murmured, "but I believe I have an idea." Turning to Shelly, the owl gave her a series of instructions. Shelly listened carefully, then quickly set to work, scurrying around the forest floor and gathering the necessary material. Meanwhile, the owl began carefully lowering a long, sturdy vine down into the pit. "Grab on, my friend," he called down to the bear. "We're going to pull you up." The bear, wincing in pain, managed to grab hold of the vine with his good paw. Shelly and the owl then began to slowly hold the bear up, inch by inch, until finally his massive form emerged from the darkness. "Oh, thank goodness," the bear panted, collapsing onto the ground. "I thought I would be trapped down there forever." Shelly hurried over to the bear, her eyes shining with relief. "I'm so glad you're all right," she said, nuzzling up against him. The bear smiled and gently patted Shelly's head. "And I'm so grateful to you and Owl for coming to my rescue," he rumbled. "I don't know how I can ever repay you." The owl landed beside them, his feathers ruffled but his expression serene. "There is no need for repayment, my friend," he said. "Shelly was the one who insisted we come to your aid. She is a true and loyal friend." Shelly beamed up at the owl, her heart swelling with pride. The bear in turn looked at Shelly with newfound admiration and affection. "You know, Shelly," he said, "I think I may have underestimated the strength and bravery of a little tortoise like yourself. You've proven yourself to be a remarkable friend, and I'm honored to have you by my side." Shelly nuzzled the bear's paw, her eyes shining with happiness. "And I'm honored to have you as my friend too," she said. "No matter what, I'll always be here for you." And from that day on marked the beginning of a true friendship between the bear, the owl, and the little brave tortoise who never gave up on his friend. The end.